They say the root cause of type 2 diabetes is insulin resistance. That's when the body struggles to use insulin, the key that opens the doors to your cells, so that excess sugar from the bloodstream can enter your cells for energy. Now, while that's true, my people, I want you to listen carefully till the end because it's deeper than meets the eye. Let's do a proper root cause analysis, shall we? Because your body was not designed to resist insulin, the very hormone that signals the cells to do its job. Something interfered, something shifted, something broke the harmony within our system. Now, permit me to take you back, way back, before this pandemic began. Our ancestors lived in a continent once called Alkebulan, the oldest recorded name of our land, long before the Romans erased it. Alkebulan, my people, means mother of mankind, land of the blacks, garden of Eden, birthplace of humanity. A name rooted in our African dignity, identity, and ancestral truth. A name we gave ourselves. But when foreign powers arrived, especially the Romans, they wiped out Alkebulan and renamed the entire continent Africa, after a white man called Leo Africanus. And that, my people, was the beginning of the identity wipeout, the bleaching, the stripping, the erasing of everything that made us who we truly are. Alkebulans, the mother of mankind. Now, this is the part that pains me most. They made us believe that nothing good ever could come from people like you and me. Dark-skinned, brown-eyed, coarse hair. They said dark was bad, brown, inferior, coarse, not good enough. But anything white-ish became superior, more valuable, and exquisite. Look around you now. The proof is in the pudding. They took our sorghum, millet, or fada rice, digested the nutrients in their factories, removed the nutrients, bleached them, and sold us empty white-ish carbohydrates. They took our reddish palm oil, our gold, and replaced it with transparent, translucent, toxic seed oils. They took our brownish sugarcane, stripped the minerals, bleached it, and sold us addictive whitish sugar. Even Mother Nature is shouting the truth in plain sight. But you have been too blinded to see, right? Look at your liver. It is naturally brownish, vibrant, and rich. But once overloaded with their refined sugar and processed foods, it turns whitish, pale, fatty, weak, and sick. Look at your heart now. Check your lungs. Verify your kidneys. Same story. You get my drift? So yes, insulin resistance is a cause of type 2 diabetes. But the root cause of the root cause lies deeper. Now stay with me. I'm going to explain. We abandoned ancestral food culture that celebrated whole grains, feasted in beans, peas, and dark leafy greens, and embraced a westernized, industrialized, factory diet loaded with fatty cured beef and ultra-processed sweets. And now, look at you. Look at me. We are dying slowly and dying with ease. That's why they call it diabetes. Because their dietary culture beats your body until it enters dis-ease. Sugar became the new chain. Refined grains became the new slavery. Ultra-processed foods became the new colonizers. Yes. And today, we use our own fork and knife to dig our own graves. Chai. Now I want you to see what insulin resistance really does to the body. In the mouth, bacteria grow, acid increases, cavities develop, and gums, they begin to bleed. In the blood, sugar gets trapped outside the cells. Now, your doctor is telling you your blood sugar is very high all the time. In the brain, cells are starved of fuel or energy. That, my people, is what they call dementia or Alzheimer's, depression, brain fog. That's what you get. In the liver, excess sugar turns into fat and stores there. The result is fatty liver, inflammation, which can lead to cancer. Now, how about your pancreas, the organ that produces that insulin? The beta cells burned out because of what? Overproduction, and the result? Weak insulin output equal to high blood sugar, equal to diabetes. Yes, you guessed right. It's a cycle of doom, my people, and the roots are deep. And it does not end there. The next thing you hear is high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, and suddenly you're swallowing 5 pills, white ones, blue ones, 6 in the morning and 8 at night. Chai. And the worst thing is, this situation you're going through is delightful for their wallets because now then they make the money. Now here's the truth. Type 2 diabetes is reversible. Science has proven that. But before we reverse insulin resistance, we must reverse the root cause of the root cause. Identity theft, mental slavery, and colonization of our plate. Now here are 3 steps to do just that. Number 1, return to your identity. Remember and be proud of who you are. Listen, we were Alkebulans before we were Africans. We carried the first wisdom, the first medicine, the first food science before scientific laboratories existed. To reverse this is at its deepest level, we must return to our original identity. Because when you forget who you are, you forget how to live. You forget what to eat. You forget what your DNA was designed for. Reversing diabetes begins with reversing amnesia, forgetfulness. When you reclaim your identity, your choices change, your cravings change, your mindset changes, your food culture comes back home. Number 2, break free from mental slavery. Unlearn their lies and relearn your truth. Own it. The great Bob Marley once sang this redemption song. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Hey, my people. The real colonization was not the land, it was the mind. They made you believe white-ish is superior. White sugar is clean. White flour is modern. White rice is refined. It's posh. Seed oils are exotic. Western foods are best. And without knowing it, we became addicted to everything pale, processed, and polished. Yes. How long shall they kill our food culture while we stand aside and look? My people, to reverse the root cause of the root cause, you must break the mental programming that made you abandon your own food and embrace a foreign one. And this step requires questioning the lies, learning the truth, understanding food colonization, reclaiming pride in African foods, rewiring your relationship with your plate. Because food freedom begins in the mind before it shows up on your plate and manifests in your body. Number 3, rebuild food sovereignty. Choose African. Choose whole ancestral foods. That's taking back control of your food. Diabetes didn't begin with sweet things. It began with identity loss, mental slavery, and addiction to factory-made foods that were never part of Alkebulans' design. So to reverse the root cause, choose brownish over whitish. Choose whole over bleached. Choose seeded over seedless. Choose ancestral over industrial. Choose African over foreign. That's what I'm saying. Healing is not only biological. Healing is cultural. It's ancestral. And healing is from the African heritage. Now, I strongly believe we are wise people and have now understood the root and the root of diabetes. And I know for sure you're ready for the next phase. So stay tuned because in my next video, I will show you exactly 3 laboratory tests you must do to find out if your body is in order or if diabetes has taken over. So turn on notifications, follow the page, share this message because the healing of Africa, scratch that, because the healing of Alkebulan begins with us, the people of Alkebulan. So chop better, may body D. That's right.